I got asked a great question, believe it or not, one of these questions that you've never been asked before. So I love that. I wanted to share. So what someone asked over social media was that if somebody has a sliding hiatal hernia, how is that different when it's down? Because the sliding hiatal hernia the stomach comes up and then it goes back down. So it slides up and down. 80% of hiatal hernias are sliding. So the question was, well, when it's down and not up, how is that different than a normal stomach? So it's a really good question. With a normal stomach, you have there are these sphincters, which are like valves that close, and the clever human body has several of them. There's two of them in your esophagus, which is the tube that connects your mouth to your stomach, and it's super smart. When food is coming through and it passes, the sphincter closes down, so that's to help the food go in the direction you want, top down, not the other way. And so these sphincters close, move things along. There's also one at the top of the stomach, and the diaphragm itself acts as a bit of a sphincter as well. So you have like 4 backups to ensure that everything is going in the direction that you want. So if somebody has a sliding hiatal hernia, the very fact that the stomach is able to come up means that you've compromised the integrity of some of the sphincters. The diaphragm is likely compromised to a degree, the stomach for sure, the lower part of the esophagus. So all of these things are not normal. So just because maybe you get a scan and you get an endoscopy and the doctor says, I don't see anything, they wouldn't see anything if they're not looking deep at the sort of structure of the sphincters, but if they're just looking at the appearance of the stomach and it's below where it should be, they'll say you're fine. But it's not normal because by definition, if it can come back up, that means that things have been compromised. So then you get into, of course, why? How do these sphincters get compromised? So why is the stomach being spasmed and pushed up for a variety of reasons? And we talk about that in a lot of my videos, but it has to do with, of course, what you put in your stomach, which is what you're eating. Do you have any bacteria or parasites, not just in the stomach, but in your intestine or colon? Do you have constipation that's increasing what's called the intra-abdominal pressure, meaning the pressure in the belly area, and just that pressure building up forces the stomach up. So there's a lot of different reasons that it can occur, but just the fact that you have a sliding hiatal hernia, just because it's down in what appears to be a normal position, is not normal and healthy. And then really the second question of this person was that, well, what's the difference between somebody who has hiatal hernia syndrome and a normal person? And it's another good question, because so often we put up with symptoms, especially if you've had something for so long. I mean, I meet people all the time that have had a variety of symptoms for decades, and whether they take medication or now their medication is not working anymore, it has so many side effects, they don't want to continue taking it, or their doctors just say, I don't know, you just have to live with this. It's not normal. The human body knows how to heal, it knows how to repair, and if it's not doing so, that's wrong. And that body needs to be unburdened. It needs to be assisted such that it can then get back to repairing itself, which is what root cause medicine is. It is appreciating the fact that the body knows how to repair, it knows how to heal. If it's not doing so, it will give you a symptom to let you know that it's not doing so. And then at that point, you have to figure out why. There's always a reason why. And fortunately, it's not common, fortunately, that people are so far gone that the body can't repair itself. That does occur, but generally speaking, in the demographic I see, maybe late 20s to late 60s, in that demographic, this body does a beautiful job repairing if you can just unburden what it is that's preventing it from healing itself. And that's a variety of things for each person. We have a lot of different testing that we can use to figure that out, but just know this: symptoms are not normal, and it's very worth your while to dig deep and figure out why they're there, and we'd be delighted to help. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want more on this topic and others, click here.